So here we are, Area Records, 40th anniversary yesterday, closing up shop this month or pretty soon. So what we're going to do is I'll interview some of the people that work here, starting with Keith at the moment. Keith.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi. Hey, Keith. How long have you been working here?
Counting part-time and full-time, 28 years.
28 years.
Full-time for 22.
So how did you get to work here?
It's an awesome story. I was taking guitar lessons with a man named Bill at the Area Records and Music. And unbeknownst to me, one of their employees was leaving for greener pastures and moving out of the area. And I didn't know that they were looking for another part-time employee, and I was over here jumping up and down with my guitar on my back. And Mike whispered to the gentleman named Bass that worked here at the time. He said, "I think I'm going to hire him full part-time." And Bass looked at Mike and goes, "Him?" And Mike says, "Why not?" I guess because I'm the same kind of nut that those guys are. So I hired a like nut. You got to hang around with like nuts.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's how that happened.
what is your favorite part of working here?
Well, honestly, and I know a lot of people will frown on this, but the fact that I don't work very hard, and that adage is if you're working in something that you like a real lot, it's not like working at all.
Yeah, so you're actually restringing a guitar.
I don't quite look at it that way, but it is a lot funner than a lot of other jobs you can have. Trust me.
And plus, you enjoy it. You're a guitarist yourself, aren't
Absolutely,
you?
and I actually like almost like fixing them, making an old guitar work that doesn't work anymore, as much as I like playing them, if not more. I
Nice.
almost enjoy the tech work more.
Oh, nice, man.
Playing can be frustrating. Fixing the guitar, making something that doesn't work anymore work again is very satisfying and gratifying.
Now, what is one of the things you're not going to miss as much?
The customers. No.
If it were for
Only kidding. No, record stores and stores that are heavy in the arts have a lot of people talking about social commentary and social issues, and I like to get away from that stuff now and then because you always see that stuff on the TV and internet news, and I get enough fill of that. And I just think a lot of times we overtalk stuff that we all know is bad and acknowledge it, but if you just keep your head in a negative spot all the time, you're just going to be in a negative place, and I just don't really like that sort of thing. This is the only part I'm going to miss. But other than that, I'm going to miss everything about it.
Nice, man. There's like one other question I was going to ask. I can't exactly remember at the moment. Until I do, I'm just going to...
You can always get back to me. I'll be here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what are you going to do after this, though?
No solid plans yet, but I've never not had a job since I was 15 years old, so I'm thinking I'll find something out there, even if it's... Maybe it'd be fun to mop floors and sweep and be quiet and have serenity. Hopefully outside somewhere would be a good idea.
All right.
But that's kind of the plan.
You still going to be working on guitars
I will.
for
Yep,
people?
I'll work on it from home. If people call me, they need help, I'll help them out.
Awesome, man. Awesome. All right, so let's take a look at some of the guitar gear that they have or kind of used to have for what lack of, unfortunately, from selling a lot.
Stop by again, give me background, say hello, and buy again, too.
From metronomes to cables of all sort, a lot of other guitar parts, accessories. See some band instrument accessories stuff. I probably should do some of these right here while I'm at it. Don't know how well I'm doing with this. And see other parts, knobs, nuts, tuners of all sorts, pegs, covers of truss rods and rhythm treble, cleaners of all sorts, cloths, springs for the back of guitars, screws. We've already had a lot of nuts anyways, we see. A lot of Strings galore. More cables. Strings, more strings. Pickups. Oh yeah, and pots as well. So you have bridges here. They had pick up, the back plates for guitars, and as Keith said, even more pickups from EMGs to Fender to you almost name it. They almost got it. One of the things they could do if they didn't have it, they could more times than not order it. You can have JBs and Seymour Duncans, I should say. Sound hole for guitars. Cables, hangers, scratch plates, pick guards, capos. As I said, hangers galore. Oh, drink holder for mics. Ruby tubes for amps that have tubes in them. Mini amps. Acoustic pickup. Tuners and pedal tuners and another amp. Korg tuners. Pitchforks. Tuning forks, really. Alright. Of course, we have dual foot switches for different themes. Straps. I'll be getting into the drum stuff in a little bit. Pavely, microphones, microphone wireless systems, other guitar and amp set things. Oh yeah, guitar stands. Ones that are on the floor anyways. Multi-effect pedals, effect pedals of all sorts, from the Crybaby to MXR, Fender, Line 6, then Boss sometimes. Whew, I dropped it almost. Line 6, already said that. Then you have your Ibanez, the Fab. Right, those are drums, so I want to focus on guitar and guitar stuff. From, again, Line 6, Ibanez, Marshall. Ibanez Classic 15 sputter watt. Some of these are the same thing, but still a whole rack of Amplify 30 watt. You have then we have the bass is again more things right here. The bass amps. All right, we have Marshalls, Line 6. I keep saying the same things, but you know what? Oh, acoustic electrics. Banjos. Ukes.
Whenever you sell weed, he goes, but I still got some. And
So, long line of guitars. And I forgot one small thing. It makes a lot of difference. For what you can see, guitar cases. So, let's see if we can get Jeff. Okay, we have Jeff, a retiree after this. So, how long have he's the drummer man? So, how long have you been working here? Hi.
Well, a long time ago, Mike and I used to be friends. A long time ago. And you know, so I was there at the beginning in 1977 with Mama.
77.
Yep. And I was there for a few years, and then I went away, and then I came back. So cumulatively about 30 years.
30 years. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah. So how did you, was it because of your friendship that you got the job, or how did you actually get the job?
Yeah, well, Michael decided to open his own place. He asked El Barrio and me if we would be interested in getting in on it, and we did. We sat down, went through catalogs. I brought the drum stuff, the percussion stuff into it, and Al brought the guitar stuff. And Michael already knew quite everything about records at that time.
Oh yeah.
Until Mike got the vinyl, and
There wasn't. Yeah, there wasn't CDs back then, was there? It was big, huge vinyl records like these. But anyway, so since I don't know if I asked you, but since you're retiring, what are your plans after this? After it closes.
I work with folks at. I volunteer at Wellspring Church in Clifton Springs, and I oversee the community care area of it, where we give away free food and clothing and help people in need. So I'm going to be busy doing that.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, let me see here. There's probably other questions I want to ask that I asked Keith. So, your favorite part of working here? The people. Awesome.
Working with my closest friends and talking to guys like you, Eric.
I feel loved.
I'm going to miss you, bro.
I'm gonna trust me. I'm gonna miss all you guys because you guys.
I appreciate it. It's the only thing I'm going to miss. I'm certainly not going to miss making change, collecting taxes. I'm not going to miss answering the phone.
Oh well, that was actually gonna. That was I was gonna ask is what were you gonna miss least, the less. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
So well here.
Collecting taxes is probably, it's a big people's taxes.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's been a great run. It's been fun.
All right.
It's strange.
Yeah, that it is. That it is. Now I'm gonna take a look at some of the drum stuff
Cool.
from the drumstick.
You were for the Nirvana poster.
Yes, I.
You asked about that?
Can I have the Nirvana poster, please?
Want one?
Yes, I do. If you have an extra. You don't have to waste a rubber band. Alright, so this is where I'm going to go now, to the drum set thing. So, you have the cymbals of all sorts, which I don't know crap about. You have other drumsticks and more drumsticks, of course. Drum things like that hold the drumsticks. The drum things, I don't know what the hell they're called because I'm not Michael Jackson. I never could beat it good enough. So, alright, more and more drum stuff. All right, drumsticks, drum stuff. You have drum stuff in here. You have a snare drum. I think that's a snare. May not know shit about drums, but there's the kick pedals. More drum stuff, drum rings, whatever the heck that is. Those things, and that thing, and so, anyways, this video, for this part, like I said, is still about drums right now. You have, of course, the cowbell, because you can't have music without cowbells, and you have the wood blocks, the thrones. I guess I do know a little bit about drums. Cymbal thing, I'm a bob. Right here, they used to have a couple of electronic drum sets, and then they have a full drum set. I don't know if this one has been purchased yet or not. Oh, I forgot microphone stands. So, I think I'm going to go to maybe Mike, if he's available. One thing I did forget to mention for the guitar, Area Records sells individual strings. Where's the string box? Oh, there you go. Oh.
Say vinyls came back. Area Records and music always carried stylists.
How about this?
Oh yeah, records. Now for the Peace All Resistance, save the best for last. We have Mike. Mike,
Yeah.
what are you gonna miss the most?
Nothing.
The owner, pretty much. Come on.
Oh, okay. I'll miss the people,
Mike.
of course.
He's the piece of resistance.
Daddy-o.
So what are the things you're gonna miss the least the most?
The least, the most. Let me see. How do I answer that? What am I going to miss the least, the most?
What are you gonna least? Yeah. What do you?
The least and the most.
We already said the
The
most.
least I'm going to. The least I'm going to not. The least I will miss.
What are you gonna miss the most?
What I'm going to miss. The least.
You're getting him
How
confused.
about the least, the most, right?
No, what you're gonna miss the most? What are you gonna?
the most?
Well, you said the people. You're gonna miss the people
That's
most.
a good
So,
point. Thank you.
so the least. What are you gonna miss the
The
least?
most.
You're gonna miss the least of the most.
Yeah,
The least.
That makes the most sense.
Oh, whatever.
It's all good.
It's all good. It's so
Yeah.
you're of course the owner. You know my family. From my dad's side.
Right.
I remember my dad coming. Saying he came in here for music.
Yep.
But it's more about
Your
this.
uncles, yep.
Yeah, my uncles as well. So, since you're retiring, what are your plans?
A lot of little things and big personal things and
Nice.
enjoyable things and take my time type of things.
So, what kind of inspired you to have a record store to have all this awesome stuff?
Music.
You're a big music fan, huge music fan. There's not going to be many places like this. Actually, I don't think there is going to be any more places like this. You guys were knowledgeable, but you also had you always kept it light as well, where you were jokes around.
Jeff did me a favor. He was looking for a drum head out there. I don't know if it still is. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of sort of run down there.
So, you already said what you're going to miss the most, the least, and everything
Most I'm
else.
going to miss is the people. The least
Of
I'm going to
course.
miss is the government.
Taking the taxes out of everything.
Insurance companies.
You're not retired yet. Don't say that yet.
Cancel that.
So, I already got what your inspiration was. Music, of course. I think that's what almost as much as I need, asked anybody else. So, because as much. So, all right. Thank you, Mike, for the years of this place. You guys were awesome. And that just proves why. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have cha-cha-cha.
Goodbye, Area Records. Goodbye, Area Records.
But these guys are the best. I'm going to look at all the music stuff like the CDs, the records, and then because we have a lot of ground to cover when it comes to this, and I should probably start at the A. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, hey, that's the thing. We got to go alphabetically so I can keep track. So, kind of walk fast. So, well, let's start with the music shows. I just did a full circle. Movies and shows, Broadway shows, movies and shows. Okay, here we go with A. All time. No. Albert Brothers, Avenge, AC/DC, AFI, Avril, Alvin, something. Except B. Tim Buckley, Boston Betweens. Blues Brothers. Chuck Berry. Now we're getting into C. No, still B. Bush. Beatles. By the way, this would be the Beatle capital of the world, almost. They were always pretty popular. Now we're going to C. Chevelle. Chapman. Cody Steele Nash. Mariah Carey, The Cure. D. Diane Degree, Dr. John, Dobie, Brothers, Death Clock, Dirty Hands, Duncan, Ray, Death, Disturb, E, Eels of Essence, Fugazi, Flogging. Then we have Jerry Garcia, Grateful Dead. Now here we go with the G. Ghost, Grand Funk, Garbage, Gorillaz, my favorite band, of course, Green Day, Grin, Buddy Holly.
You know there is, but it gets ignored sometimes. Yeah, I think sometimes we do anyways, but it only seems fair they do. Right? I'm gonna go get my GM burger because it is lovely. What I like the most about it is how I make it. Well, it's not.
Lincoln Park, Admiral. Madonna, Monkeys, The Misfits, Mudvayne, Matchbox, New York Dolls, now No Effects, Nirvana, Outlaws and Mice. Oh, pep. The Rolling Stones, Ramones.
Can I help you? I mean, can I help you, Gene? Gene! I know, isn't that weird? Don't. You're freaking me out. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me.
Bruce. Oh shit, this is.
Now it looks real, doesn't it? Now it's real.
Train, 10 years. T-Rex, UFO, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Steve I. Rap music, dance music, and soul. Again, going from alphabetical order. Okay, so world music. This is also where they had the box sets,
You know what I mean. I know you know.
music books from drums, bass, of course, guitar. Excuse me, sorry, keyboard. Sorry, harmonica, drums. Drum. Cash. Now I'm going back. Big band, new age, jazz, big band, new age.
Right, exactly. They're a little different. But I still love them, but they did change it. They did change it. 707, I still love them.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Got to mention Pixglore. Sorry, excuse me, pardon me. Music DVDs of concerts, all that stuff. Excuse me, sorry. Oh. Country used, budget CDs.
Yeah.
Chicks galore, harmonicas, shakers, kazoos. All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, everybody from Area Records and Music. And yours truly. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Oh shit, I still gotta pick that up. Area Records and Music. Hendrix, Nirvana, Marvin Kiss, Marley, Van Halen, Slash, Steve. Real quick again. So, it's the end of an era. Guitar drum lessons were up there. "40 years, man, 40 years of awesome